Hey, welcome to Roasted-Newt Tarot. I'm Michael. I'll be your reader for the next 10 or 20 minutes or so. 12 minutes, that's how long I've got. Yeah, it's been a while. That's because I've been busy with other things like musical projects and just certain things. And also because I'm not always inspired and driven to make readings and videos on this channel, but um, I feel like I'd like to make a video tonight about some things. Um, First off, I'd like to talk about how it's almost Christmas, and I've noticed around this time of year, this is when family things get tense. The world gets busier. There's a lot more traffic. There's a lot more people out and about trying to buy things in a hurry. Every man for himself, rat race, trying to get the Turbo Man doll for their kid, But this is also when like things like full moons and different influences can be intensified just because of the energy surrounding, this time of year, and depending on whether you're in the northern or southern hemisphere, it's either if you're in Australia like me, it's summer, but if you're in the United States and England and all that, it's winter. But I don't know what I'm trying to say, but all I'm trying to say is around this time of year, things get tense, and um, I'm just noticing, like, have you noticed how, like, on the internet, like, if you're like me, you watch a lot of videos on the internet and you use the internet a lot. How there's a lot of different. Well, I reckon with the algorithm, it's kind of like not just telling you what to think, but also how to think and what it wants you to do and think. And it's not a good thing. So, what I'm saying is, it's a good idea to sort of not use social media and watch too many suggested videos. Just search the old ones that you want to watch, but don't rely on the news feed or the feed in YouTube to nourish you, because it's just going to give you a headache at the end. It's going to discombobulate your mind and give you cognitive dissonance, and you're not going to be able to concentrate properly. And you're going to wonder why you've got a headache and you've got foggy mind, because you've just been letting in a bunch of shit. And notice how for like a little while you'll get addicted or hooked on one content creator's videos, and then after a while you think, nah, this is not it, and then you go to another one, you go, oh, this is awesome, wow, is this so interesting. Then after a while you're like, oh, that's not it either. We're all sort of looking for answers. We're looking for answers. We're looking on what we should do, what's the truth. And I think the internet's not good for us anymore. Um, it's like it's frying our brains, man. And all the while it's learning from us. It's all just to gather data as well. It's been weaponized. So like the algorithm is being weaponized to make us think and do and act certain ways. And if you're like me, you've picked up on it and you've realized that, excuse me, that social media is no good anymore. It's just getting too infiltrating. It's infiltrating into our subconscious and conscious mind too much. So we just got to return back to ourselves and learn to be quiet and just put a cartoon or read a comic book or a book, or just listen to your own inner voice for once. Because, man, I'm guilty of it, because I spend a lot, like I said, I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I'm noticing it's just frying me, man. Like, so much bullshit, especially if you're into like tarot readings and different kinds of spiritual readings and stuff. Like they could be just telling you what you want to hear, or they're just telling you what you don't want to hear, or like it's not just always synchronistic to your life. It just seems that way, you know. And it's a bit of encouragement at the same time, but don't. It's kind of delusional. I'm seeing a delusional layer of it right now. So that's where there's a lot of different readers out there that do the same kind of video all the time, and they do a different one every day, but I don't know how they keep up, man, because I can't make it up. I have to say it how it is, and that's why if you go back on my other videos, you'll get something, even if it's not a topic that's to do with you. I still add in advice and wisdom that is general enough, but still is good, you know. Like you learn something from every video, but some readers are just the same kind of thing every time, or just like a bunch of bullshit that has nothing to do with you. Yeah. And we're turning away from all the illusions and different types of emotions that it's evoking, and all these bullshit relationships and people out there. And we're turning inward, and we're turning more towards the meaning of true spirituality. So like, spirituality does not mean watching psychic reading videos on YouTube. It's more of a detaching from the world. So it's like turning off the computer, turning off the TV, and just like inner searching, soul searching. You know, that's what we've got to be doing right now, soul searching, while we're juggling our jobs and our mundane earthly life. So we still have to do the work spiritually, because we need to accept ourselves, you know, and look after ourselves the most, but still maintaining our role in the reality of life. I want to put some music on. Hang on a minute. What about some psytrance or something? Not psytrance. Goa trance. Old school. Psychedelic. See if this is any good. Sorry about that. I don't really care about editing or professionalism when it comes to the quality of the video. I need music to sort of help my brain tick over. But yeah, so let me draw some more cards. So I was saying how there's illusions in our past, and we're learning from where we invested in the wrong ideas and friendships and emotions, and we're learning that it's all really about us and our own beliefs and our own inner voice. So because we've been externalizing our inner monologue in a projection fashion of watching YouTube videos, trying to figure out how to think and feel, we need to go back to how it originally was, where it was just us telling us what to think and feel because of what we believed and what we know. Like I said, all the while juggling our jobs and families, and maybe being a leader to them, and telling them how we feel. Because Um, because maybe we weren't sure, like, we were really just looking for direction, like, um, and hoping that there was a higher power and a guiding star light out there looking after us. Like, we're searching for meaning, we're searching for direction, we're searching for answers, but it's all within us because, um, as I was saying to one of my friends before, man is a perfect machine. Like, we're capable of everything, but we're just being so distracted by bullshit and everything's trying to stop us. So, but if we tap into it, we can do stuff. Really, some really incredible things. Um, but I see that, you know, business is fair. You give what you get, what you give. There's a infinite reciprocal cycle going on in the earth. So that reminds me that earth is, and everything earth, especially earth and everything within earth and around earth goes in cycles. I just need a drink. I might finish up soon before I have a drink because that'll take too much time. But I'm gonna do some more readings soon. This was just a warm up one, but a bit rusty. But at least I sort of got to talk about what I wanted to talk about, and still drew some cards. But if this message resonated with you in any way, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't fight. Have a good night. Catch you later.